Hi, I'm David McBride here with another OneConference presenter profile. Anil Batra is CEO of Optizent, which offers digital marketing and analytics consulting and training services. Anil's presentation at OneConference will be titled ChatGPT, a friend or a foe of digital analysts. Hi, Anil.
Hi, David.
Thanks for taking a few minutes to talk with me today.
Sure. Thank you.
So,
Thank you for your time.
absolutely. So before we get into OneConference, what's captured your interest lately? What are you excited about?
Well, that's the topic, right? So I'm excited about the AI, the changes that are happening in the market. And they're happening at lightning fast. Actually, there are several things that are happening. AI definitely, how is that going to impact our job? So that's one of the things. So that's very exciting. Also, as you know, GA, Google Analytics announced the sunset of their long-running platform or Google Analytics and switched it over to GA4, which is not really an upgrade. It's a different tool, different ways things happen. And so that's very exciting actually for me. When I started my career back in several years ago, we started with putting the raw log files in the databases. So you had every single user interaction was in the database. Back then, nobody cared about privacy, so email address or whatever person's name was in the database.
Right.
So we could see what anybody did. And we're going to the same thing now with the full circle coming back with GA4. You can just send the data over to BigQuery, merge it with personal information, and here you have a profile of a user, right?
So
that's
definitely interesting times.
What's that?
Definitely interesting times.
It is definitely. And then with the AI, now you can process through and make sense of that data at much faster speed and come up with a recommendation. So it's all exciting. Everything is coming together. It's
And
a
there's
very, very
this
exciting time.
convergence of these innovations.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your presentation at OneConference. What can attendees expect to hear from you?
Well, a lot of this is one of the questions that I always get. I teach analytics and I have these clients asking, plus, particularly from my students, they are asking, should I be learning this? Will AI take my job away, right? We started with Chat GPT. This is the whole conversation started because Chat GPT can do a lot of stuff. I'm going to focus more on like how AI is either a friend or foe. So what they can expect is how they can leverage AI, how it's going to impact their jobs or not impact their jobs, and what should they prepare to be ready when AI becomes more and more common. And it is becoming common, but so you can't avoid that. But how do you create what kind of experience do you need? What kind of work should you be focusing on to make sure you are future ready? We can only we can only take actions based on what we know and what we see. Things can change, but yeah, every step you just take a step and say, all right, I'm ready for next year, next 2 years, and now I'm ready for it. So there are certain skills which are going to be there in foreseeable future. So we'll
It
talk
sounds
about
like
those.
sounds like it's going to be a great session. I'm sure everyone will want to make a point of being there. Any closing thoughts on AI that you'd like to share?
Yeah, I mean, AI is here to stay, right? So it's going to become more common. It's becoming cheaper to use AI. And if you're not looking at AI, and then you are missing on a lot of opportunity that's coming up. Now, if somebody's starting a career, I don't want you to be concerned about AI. Let's say that, right? And it's something that's going to happen, but you evolve with those things. You evolve your skill set accordingly. So I think come and join me and let's have a discussion. I like to have interactive sessions, and that's how I lead. It's not like a one-way communication. Sure, I can provide my input based on my experience, but there are going to be people who have other experiences. So let's make this a discussion and figure out, walk away with few actionable items that you can just go and do today to make sure you are future ready.
Awesome. Love it. It's going to be a great session. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today, and maybe more importantly, to present to us at OneConference. We'll look forward to seeing you there.